What the fuck? What the fuck? Fucking the door's banging. Take the camera with me. It's on a massive fucking tripod. Oh my lord. The house is a shithole as well. Lainey's gonna kill me for showing. This activity seemed really aggressive. Crashing maybe upstairs. We weren't prepared for what we were about to capture. Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. What the fuck? I'm so sorry. Shit! We are back and welcome back to our channel and happy spooky Sunday, you absolute bloody legends. Today, it's been a little while since we've done one of these, but we are going to do a poltergeist update. We like to do these quite regularly, just to get you guys up to speed with some of the things that we've experienced in the haunted gaff over the past couple of weeks. And there's quite a lot to fill you guys in on this week, so before we get into it, I want to invite you guys to jump scare the hell out of that like button, sub if you are new, and tickle my little bell so you get notified whenever we upload to this channel. In case you don't know, we upload on a Wednesday and a Sunday at 8 PM. Be sure to come and find us on our social medias as well as at Lainey and Ben on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook, as everything that you're about to see gets posted over there first. And if you're a channel member, I want to give you guys an extra special shout out, because without you guys, some of the equipment that we're about to show you in this video and the things that we caught, which wouldn't have been possible without your contribution. So thank you guys. If you want to become a channel member for yourself and get cool and exclusive perks like extra videos every single week, and every month we do a Zoom meetup with you guys, be sure to get down in the description where there will be a link for you guys to sign up for yourselves. But with all of that said, be sure to get yourself a brew, turn off those lights, and let's get into the spooky things that have been happening in this house over the past month. So the first clip that we want to talk to you guys about is something that happened a little while ago actually. In case you didn't know, Casper Site, the one and only Casper Site, reacted to one of our videos, actually bringing over quite a few new people to the channel. So if you're here from Casper Site, hi. Whilst I was watching his reaction and reacting to his reaction, answering some of the questions that he had for us, in the background, a photo frame sitting on the shelf falls onto the ground. Take a look.
Now there is something going on upstairs, even though the stairs you should hear a bang rumble. It's annoying because I'm waiting for you to tell me so that this feeling will go. However...
Something... Did that fucking picture just fall off the wall? I just heard fucking thuds in the back of my ear. Back of my ears. Excuse-moi, s'il vous plaît. It did! Right, well, cheers Dave, I guess. Right, I'm going to pretend that never happened. We're going to move on. We move. Up until this point, these photos had never fallen on their own. They've always stood shoulder to shoulder next to each other, never falling. And the shelf is sturdy as well. It was quite a weird experience actually, because we were watching Casper Site, watching our experiences, and I was just mindlessly answering his questions, so engrossed in what I was doing that I just heard the slightest little tap just outside of my headphones. After turning around to try and assess the situation, I wasn't sure what had fallen. And as I went over to investigate the situation, I found a photo frame lying on the floor. I just simply pick it up and get about my day thinking, right, this photo frame's fallen, cheers Dave, cheers Andy, and we move on, because, well, that actually tickled a few people, just the fact that we moved on from the situation. But you know, things like this are always happening, so we do just pick it up and move on. But what do you guys think about this experience? It's something that's quite fresh to us actually, because some things like this tend to happen, but we never usually catch them on camera. But we want to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. So this next experience that I want to talk to you guys about happened during a live stream. Just before we got started, we went over to the kitchen counter and set up a K2 meter. And if you know our channel, you know that Dave and Andy absolutely love the K2 meter. Whenever it's out, there's always something that happens with it. And just as we turn the camera around, this happened.
Sure, everybody.
Oh, did I?
I was like,
I'm so sorry. Shit! What the fuck was
I
that?
don't know.
Holy shit!
Whatever it was, just put me in labour.
Oh my god, anybody? Fuck. Oh my god, Lainey. What was that?
Hang on. Right.
That's
If
put
I
me,
wasn't out of breath enough,
put me in labour. What actually was it?
go and check.
I'm trying to. I don't want to. It was a fucking K2 meter, Lainey, man.
Can I just say, guys, Ben and I aren't dressed the same. I got dressed first, he came in from work and got changed.
This is what fell?
Oh. And bitch stole my look.
Whoa.
Look.
So as you can see from the clip, the K2 meter is just standing, as always, on the kitchen counter, ready to catch any activity. But we weren't prepared for the activity that it caught. As we turn the camera around, we are just getting ourselves set up and ready, and the K2 meter falls from the counter like it had been thrown off of the countertop. It wasn't like it just fell, because if it had just fallen, it would have stayed put, but it was like it was tipped over and then pulled off of the counter, or pushed off of the countertop. It was quite a scary experience, actually, because it completely took us by surprise. We didn't see it happen, we didn't see it falling, we just heard the noise, which was quite unsettling. And after investigation, we found the K2 meter laying on the floor hopelessly. But that wasn't all we caught, so if you want to go back and check out the full live stream, I will link it, but you can go back and check it out on the channel. But this isn't going to be the only experience that we tell you about with this K2 meter, which leads us very nicely onto the next clip. This experience that I'm going to talk to you about now is something that we captured whilst I was doing a paranormal experiment. We had tried this experiment before, but the idea is the K2 meter will be set out in front of me. I ask questions, yes or no questions, for Dave or Andy to answer. And the way that they answer is through making the K2 meter either flash up or don't flash up at all. So flash up for yes and leave it for no. I got a lot more than I bargained for during this paranormal experiment, as there are a few things that happened. I keep hearing these scratching noises upstairs. Thanks, Dave. Okay, I don't know what to do. Thank you, Dave. I don't know what to do now. Shit! Oh my god, someone just set off some fucking fireworks. What the fuck? No, now is not the time to be setting off fucking fireworks, guys. That sounds so fucking close. What are you doing? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I'm not in The camera just died as well. I just switched itself off. I'm not in a good way. Someone's just set off some fucking fireworks while this has fallen over. Oh gosh. The first thing to happen was the K2 meter falling all by itself. But it didn't just fall, which really intrigued a lot of you guys down in the comments. The K2 meter actually spun before falling, and then as it hits the table, you can see that the K2 meter is flashing up all the way up to red, which almost confirms the fact that it was Dave or Andy that pushed it over. This obviously scared the living life out of me, and I had to take a moment just to take a breath before some fireworks were set off outside, which just triggered the anxiety even more. I think it's one thing for us to be able to see it over a camera, maybe when we pick up something on the home security, but to literally watch it happen and hear it and experience and feel it happen right in front of your eyes, that's a completely different ballgame, and it wasn't something that I was prepared for at that moment. Weirdly enough, it came after asking if Dave was a demon. Now, obviously, we know Dave's not a demon, so I think he was just throwing this on the countertop. Probably Andy, because he's got a wicked sense of humour. Probably throwing it onto the table just to kind of be like, haha, I am a demon, bitches. But be sure to get down in the comments and tell me what you guys think about this little experience that I had. But what came next during this video was a whole different level. Whilst making this K2 meter video, or little experiment, my anxiety levels were already through the roof. I was already on edge and unsure about what was going to happen next after witnessing the K2 meter spin, fall and flash before my very eyes. But that had absolutely nothing on what Dave and Andy had planned for me next. Whilst asking some questions, I could hear some scratches and bangs around the house, which were making me quite unsettled and unnerved whilst asking the questions. Putting them to the back of my mind, just trying to plough through the video, this is what happened next. What the fuck? What the fuck? Fucking the door's banging. Take the fucking camera with me. It's on a massive fucking tripod. Oh my lord. The house is a shithole as well. Lainey's gonna kill me for showing. Oh my god. Oh my god, this door right here, this one, just started really fucking banging. I'm stressed. I'm just gonna show upstairs because fucking anyone says it's Lainey, she can't waddle that quick. I'm telling you right now. Kitten's there, so it wasn't him. Bathroom. Oh, okay. I'm just going to show you as well. I whipped up the camera. I'm going to show you the tripod that it was sat on. Give me 1 second as we go downstairs. This is the tripod that it was stood on. That stressed me out big time. So as you can see, Dave or Andy ruthlessly banging on the door all the way up until I get there. The second that I open the door, the banging stops. So in a panic, I try and show everywhere that I possibly can, around the back of the door, up the stairs. I even head upstairs just to try and disprove anybody who tells me that there's someone around the other side of the door. Bit of a nightmare trying to maneuver around though, because later in the video I show you guys that I'm actually holding on to the camera via a massive tripod. But I already knew that if I didn't investigate it, what the comments would be like, telling me that there's just someone on the other side of the door. But I tried my absolute best to disprove this. We'd obviously had a situation like this only a few weeks ago, where one door started banging, and as I go through, another door starts banging as well. So I go back through to try and have a look through that door. So I think this is a newfound skill that Dave and Andy have learned, and they're put in very good use to. What do you guys think? I want you guys to get down in the comments right now and let me know what you think. A lot of people in the comments were telling me that I should never have opened the door because that is me inviting them in, even though they are already in the house, so I don't know how I can invite them in anymore. But I do want to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions down in the comments. I can't wait to read them. The last few things that I want to talk to you guys about all happened during last week's Spooky Sunday. If you guys haven't seen last week or any other Spooky Sunday videos that I've mentioned before, then I suggest after watching this video, you go back and check them out for yourself so you can get the full context and idea of what happens when this activity is happening. For those of you who have seen it, you would have seen that I did a little paranormal investigation using the Ghost Tube SLS camera. The idea in my mind was just to go around using this SLS camera, trying to pick up to see if I could spot Dave or Andy anywhere in the house. Obviously, when they pop up, they would pop up like a stick figure, as you can see on me here. And there were a few interesting things. The first thing to happen was on the bed, when I went upstairs, there was a figure of a person laying on the bed. But that wasn't all. There was what looked like an indentation where it looked like someone was sitting there, which was really interesting. So take a look. Where that's indented on the bed. Can anyone else see that? Or is that just me? Right there. An imprint. I swear the camera's picking some... Let me go over this way. Or is this just an overactive imagination, guys? Talk to me. Dave, or Andy, is that you, laying on the bed? Can you make yourself show yourself? Fuck! Shit the bed! What the fuck was that? Lainey! What intrigued me the most about this clip is the fact that I had only moments prior to recording the video made the bed knowing that I was going to be going upstairs. And I know for a fact that that indentation specifically wasn't there. There weren't any indentations on the bed. But that wasn't all we captured. As whilst I was upstairs getting ready to wrap up the video and about to head downstairs, it sounded like someone had beat me to getting down the stairs. Take a listen. I'm going to head back downstairs. Maybe we'll round it off the video there. Anything, Dave or Andy, anything you can do. Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. What the fuck? Swear I just heard footsteps pelting it down these stairs, man. Fuck. Lainey! Did you just come up the stairs? I swear, did you hear the footsteps pelting down the stairs? So as I was getting prepared to go downstairs, I hear all the way straight down the stairs, which spooked the living shit out of me. Going straight over to the stairs, you can watch me recording the stairs whilst the sounds are still travelling down. And as if that wasn't scary enough, there was a really loud bang that I heard upstairs, which I wasn't too sure about what it was. But after checking the home security footage, I captured this. And when I first saw this clip, I thought it was just a door slamming. But after reviewing it another time, if you watch the yoga ball very closely, you can see that it starts to rock back and forth. And then whilst that's rocking, it almost stops. Then the door slams, and then we captured a few orbs floating across the room. And as if that wasn't enough, I set up a camera downstairs just to record the room that we were in, and I set up a K2 meter in the living room just whilst I travelled upstairs to see if anything was to happen. And when I came back downstairs, I found a few things out of place. This is why. It's just picking up the baby's stuff. I hope we pick up something, man. That's obviously just me. Wait, what was that on the bed? That's the plant over on the right, but on the left, what's that? So as you can see from the clips here, you can watch one of the photos on the shelf falling over onto the sofa. And you can watch the cat scratching post fall over next to the sofa. But the interesting thing with this is, Lainey's in the bath and she is incredibly immobile. She cannot move from the bath. And I was upstairs recording, and you can see everything in real time, because when we do videos like this, I like to try and do everything in one take without any cuts. So then you guys can see that there are no cuts where I've stopped the video to go and make things happen. And I just feel like it authenticates our videos a little bit more. But this is something that I really want to hear your thoughts and opinions on. What do you guys think on everything that we caught during last week's Spooky Sunday? And if you haven't checked it out for yourself, I will leave a link, but I really strongly suggest you go and check it out. So that's it, guys. Everything that we have captured over the past month, all of the spooky things that have happened in the haunted house. Now, all of these things obviously were shared to our other social medias first, like TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. So if you haven't checked those, or follow us on those platforms, be sure to go and check them out, as everything that happens here happens over there first. and we kind of wrap it up here where we've got a bit more time to explain and elaborate on things and give you guys a bit more context to some of the clips that we capture. Twitter is one that we're especially trying to use at the minute, where it's just a lot easier to just to post a caption, even if we haven't captured anything on camera, just to post something about what might have happened in the house during the day. So if you're not following us on Twitter, if you want daily updates from the haunted house, be sure to follow us over there. It is at Lainey and Ben, and there is a link down in the description. But before we wrap it up, I want to invite you guys to jump scare the hell out of that like button, subscribe if you're new, and tickle my little bell so you get notified whenever we upload. Channel members, I want to give a massive, massive shout out to you guys, because without you guys, videos like this, again, like I said at the start, just wouldn't be possible without your contributions. If you want to get some cool and exclusive perks and help out this channel to make cool and interesting videos happen, be sure to get down in the description where there will be a link. And also, I want to hear your thoughts in the comments on everything that we've shared. You guys, this channel is led by you guys. We do what you ask us to do. So I really want to hear your thoughts down in the comments on things that you would like to see in the future. But with all of that said, guys, I hope that you have enjoyed, and I cannot wait to see you on Wednesday for another video, and I will spook to you later. Peace.